Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the latest and greatest in the car world. If you're into cars that push the envelope and blend performance with innovation, you're definitely in the right place. We've got something fresh today that you'll want to stick around for. Let's talk about something that's been turning heads lately, the 2025 Mazda EZ6. This is Mazda stepping into a whole new game. It's sleek, it's smart, and it's signaling a shift in what we can expect from the brand. Now, you might be wondering, is this just another electric car with a fancy design and some extra tech thrown in? Not exactly. The EZ6 is more than that. It's a collaboration, it's a statement, and it's got some serious potential. First off, this isn't just Mazda doing its usual thing. The EZ6 was developed in partnership with Changan, one of China's big players in the automotive industry. And it's being built under a new joint venture brand called Mazda Chongqing. So, yes, while it still has that unmistakable Mazda identity, the underpinnings and platform have a strong Chinese foundation. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's kind of fascinating to see how the East Asian market is influencing design and development at this level. Now let's talk design. The EZ6 looks sharp. There's a real elegance to its profile, kind of like if a Mazda 6 in a futuristic concept car had a baby. The front end features slim LED headlights, a solid grille structure that hints at its electric nature, and an aerodynamic body line that flows all the way back. It feels modern without going overboard, which is a line a lot of EVs try to walk, but not all of them succeed. This one does. Inside, it's all about minimalism and tech-forward thinking. The cabin features a large central screen that dominates the dashboard, floating center console, and ambient lighting that adjusts based on drive mode or personal preference. It has that futuristic vibe, but it's still driver-focused, which is classic Mazda DNA. There's a digital cluster behind the wheel, wireless phone charging, voice-activated functions, and a surprising amount of space for both front and rear passengers. It's not just a car, it's an experience. Now let's get into the heart of it. The EZ6 will be offered in both plug-in hybrid and fully electric versions. That's a smart move, especially for a market like China where the EV infrastructure is still growing in some areas, but PHEVs are thriving. The plug-in hybrid model is expected to offer a decent electric-only range for daily commutes, while giving you the freedom to take longer trips without worrying about charging. The all-electric version, on the other hand, is targeting a range of around 600 kilometers, about 373 miles. That puts it in a very competitive space, especially if they price it right. Performance-wise, it's not just a city cruiser. Mazda has always taken pride in how their cars drive, and even though this platform comes from Changan, you can bet that Mazda's engineers have spent time tuning the suspension, steering, and chassis dynamics to feel just right. Whether you're navigating urban streets or opening it up on the highway, it should offer that signature zoom feeling, even in a battery-powered form. One thing that really stands out about the EZ6 is that it isn't just trying to copy what Tesla or BYD is doing. Mazda's going their own way here. Sure, the tech is comparable, ADAS features, over-the-air updates, connectivity options, but the overall execution feels a little more refined. It's less about being flashy and more about being functional and enjoyable to drive. Let's not forget the market positioning. This isn't a global release, at least not yet. Mazda's aiming this one squarely at the Chinese market for now, but if it gets traction, and it likely will, we could see elements of this car, or even the whole vehicle, make its way to other regions. Maybe not as the EZ6, but perhaps as the next evolution of the Mazda 6 or something entirely new. This could be a turning point for Mazda. They've always been a bit of a niche player, innovative, but not always the biggest name on the block. But with partnerships like this and a focus on electrification, they're setting themselves up to play a bigger role in the EV future. The EZ6 is proof that Mazda isn't just watching the industry evolve, they're ready to be part of that change. So, if you're keeping an eye on electric vehicles, plug-in hybrids, or just love seeing what brands like Mazda are up to, the EZ6 should definitely be on your radar. It's stylish, it's tech-packed, and it's a sign of what's to come. Alright, that's all for this one. If you enjoyed the breakdown, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next one. We've got more deep dives, first looks, and car reviews coming your way. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you in the next video.